Okay, I want to do another video of my collection of mini bots, and this one is of gears. And as I stated already in the previous video collections of my mini bots, I'm doing this for two reasons. One, so I can have some video reference of my collection, and two, because some of these figures I am going to be letting go of and giving away, such as this one. This is by third-party company SXS, and it's called Continuous Variable. This was actually a CHUG figure, came out during the CHUG era, and this was leaning towards a masterpiece scale, because you can see he's actually bigger than Bad Cube's masterpiece version of gears. But let's start from the beginning. Here is the original G1 gears, which is cool. The cartoon character is supposedly based off the toy, but as you can see, he has a mask, not a face, so the character designers on the cartoon took some liberty here. Then during the CHUG era, there was no legend scale gears that was made, but a third-party company, Mech Toys, I think, made their version of gears. And I didn't get this because it just wasn't close to the cartoon, and I think it was based off of the comic book or something. So I wasn't interested at the time, so I never got it. And then during the CHUG era, iGear made their version of gears, which the scale was off, because as you see here, this is a deluxe size. I mean, this is really cool. I really like this figure, because even though it's not cartoon accurate, you can see they did put some details to resemble the cartoon, even though they took a lot of liberty to implement their own design. And like I said, this really is a cool figure, because if I can do this, it has this face feature, which is totally awesome. You can turn this head around to, well, I'm not able to do it, but you can spin this head around and he will have a mask to resemble the toy. So they made this so that you can actually have okay, something happened here. You can have a cartoon version or the toy version. I'm not sure what's going on here, but that's not correct, so something happened there. But anyways, moving on. What came next? Then the Legends, which were not cartoon accurate, but Hasbro's updated version of a remake of the original toy. And you know, I suppose it was okay at that time when you're hunting for all these characters, which unfortunately Hasbro, they did not make all of the mini bots in legend scale, so that's their way to get you to set you up. But anyways, moving on. Then there was, well, let's do this. Mech Fans toys. Now if you take a look, this definitely looks like the cartoon, which is why I love this. This is so cool. I actually did a drawing of gears, and so I know all the details on him. And it's very accurate, from the points on those hips, side hips, to the little triangle box on his shin, to those white stripes on the side of his chest. I mean, this is definitely cartoon accurate. And what's great is this scale, Legend scale, fits in perfectly with the War for Cybertron toys. But interestingly, Hasbro teased the image that they were going to make a Gears, but don't know what happened to it, and don't know if they're still planning to make it. But just wanted to point that out. And the other issue is that Gears going to be Legend scale, or are they going to be oversized, or are they going to be deluxe size, which makes the scale off, like some of their other figures like Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper, and stuff. Huffer. Now this is the current Masterpiece version of Gears. I love that smile. And you can see the details. It definitely looks like it's based off the cartoon. This is not a bad figure, however, there is some engineering designs with transforming the front of the tires so that they lock in securely. But this is what I have. I actually did have the movie version. Actually, I still have the live-action movie version repaint of a movie toy to be like Gears. But I don't want to open another one just when I'm not going to really use it. So now let's move on to the best part, which is Fans Toys is making their version of a Masterpiece Gears, which I'm so looking forward to getting. Although I want to point out, when you look at that head really closely, it's not as good as this head. So the sculpt on the Fans Toys head is a little off in my opinion. So this is what we have, and then of course there's the mini Masterpiece, which is the New Age and Magic Square, which they did not make yet, but Magic Square did give a silhouette that they're going to make one. So most likely New Age is eventually going to make one as well. But anyways, this is my collection for Gears, and I will be continuing this mini series of the mini bots collection.